Did you all have a TV?
Yeah. No, it was broken. No, because like I told you, I wasn't gonna listen to my mother-in-law. I wanted kids, you know. I wasn't only child.
Why I feel so home when you leave, the sun goes. So take my heart with you now. No need to say what I know. Just be with me. Your love is the best part. 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 Even if it all falls apart.
Tell me about your mom and dad.
Well, I didn't get my dad died when I was 2 years old. He died on the side of the church, the sidewalk, because my uncle Henry used to live in back of the priest's house, and they were coming from over there to my grandmother's house, the one that I used to live in across the church. Right now, they tore down the house. They built a little house there for the people that work in the city. But my house used to be there where I grew up. And my father had angina. He suffered from angina. And every time he would get the pain, he had to lay down anywhere where it happened, you know. So he got the pain right there, and he had to lay down there. And he died in my mother's arms, and I was there too. But I don't remember. I was only 2 years old. And my father used to work in the fields, you know, picking oranges or whatever, you know.
Grandma, what was his name? I'm sorry.
Prudencio.
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 What was your mom's name?
Huh?
Where was your mom's name?
Rose. That's why she's Rose. My father was born in 1889, and my mom was born in 1902.
Wow.
Do you know how they met?
Yeah, I already told you, right? my father, he was a cousin to my grandma, my mom's mother. They were cousins, first cousins. And my mother, she was always she never went anywhere. She took care of my grandma and did all the housework. And she would never go anywhere. I mean, she was taking care of her. And my father came to visit my grandma. And that's where they met. That's where they met. And, well, they had to ask permission from the bishop to get married, because like they were related. They were related because my mother was like a niece from a cousin, because
he was cousins with...
Yeah, because my grandma and he were cousins. So they gave them permission. They got married in the church with white dress and everything.
When were you born? Your birthday?
Me? I was born here in Mission.
No, your birthday.
The day you were born. When were you born? What day?
What day?
The month and the day and the year that you were born.
Oh, June 20, 1935.
And Grandpa?
Grandpa was November 1932. He was 3 years older than me.
What year did you and Grandpa meet?
1950. 1950.
1950.
I graduated from Guadalupe Catholic School from 8th grade. And all my friends had boyfriends, and I hated boys, you know. I wanted to be a nun. After I graduated, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I wanna be a nun, you know. So she took me to Father Evil, the one that had baptized me. And he knew me since I was a baby. And my mother said, well, Lucy wants to be a nun. And he said, well, you haven't been out in the world, you know. You haven't had a boyfriend. I would suggest that you go to your freshman year. Even after that, if you still feel the same, I myself can take you, you know. So I hesitated, but I went, you know. And all through the year, I was with my friend Pina. We would take all the classes together. But I took study hall with your grandpa. And he was facing us, you know, on the table. And he would start throwing to Pina, you know, little papers. And Pina would start giggling. She was a giggling type. And I would tell her, don't laugh, Pina, because, you know, they get the word, you know. Don't giggle. And later on, we were in the finals already, taking the finals, you know. And I guess Grandpa had been observing me because he wrote a big letter, 4 pages, and he gave it to one of my friends, Lily, and Lily said, here, they would call him Mamo, por Erasmo, you know. Mamo sent you this. I said, no, it's for Pina. No, he said it's for you. It's for me, no way. So he said, yeah, read it. So I opened it and it was in Spanish. And he said, desde que te vi, me gustaste. I wish I kept the letter. Me gustaste porque you are a very quiet girl. I had never seen you talk to a boy or anything, you know. And I would like I'm like that too, he said. Well, he said he was like that. He said he was like the letter and showed it to my mom. And he said, no, you're too young to have a boyfriend, you know. You have to wait at least to 17, you know. But he can be your friend. He can take the books to, you know, to the room for you. But that's about it, you know. And I told him, you know, that I couldn't have a boyfriend yet. And he said, it's okay, I'll wait, you know. So it started like that, and well, he used to work with Matthias. That was near my house, you know, where I showed the Conway. And so she said, he can walk you home, and you know, because he had to stay in the store, and I would walk just across the street. There, I lived there. So that's what we did, you know. When I turned 17, my mother used to go with us to the movies, to the Mexican movies. And they used to charge two for 25 cents at the time.
Wow.
And he would pay for my mother too. He would pay for we would sit, and my mother on one side and him on the other.
Can you please tell me the story about the letter, the 4-page letter? Why did you tear the 4-page letter?
The letter?
Yeah.
Why did I what?
Why did you tear it?
Oh, we broke up. Because your grandpa, he said he was quiet like me, but no. I saw him holding hands with this girl, you know, outside the study hall. He was like that, and I was waiting for him to come and take me to the other room, you know. But listen, I said, I got jealous, of course, I mean, but, what's his name? Leal. He would call me Güerita because I was Güerita, you know. And he was passing by, and I said, I called him and said, can you do me a favor? I said, what? Yeah, Güerita, what? Can you put your arm around me? No. He said, no, Lama, we get mad. I just saw him holding hands with Emma. Emma was the name. Emma was Benita's sister. My neighbor Benita. Era mi amiga de tu papá. So he said, I told him, please, just do it. And so he just went like that, you know, and we passed by him, and when he saw us, he went walking, he didn't stop. he didn't say anything, you know. He went and got a drink of water at the water fountain. Yeah, I was going to get that class that we used to take outside. Reynaldo was his name, Reynaldo Leal. Reynaldo Leal. I'm looking at you. His name was Ray, Reynaldo. So he said, Juanita, what happened? I said, well, I was waiting for him to come and take me to the room. And so he never came, so I started going, you know, he was outside, started holding hands with both hands like this, como que they were playing, you know. They were playing, but anyway, I mean, he wasn't supposed to do that. One time we went to the mall, to the Central Mall, and they used to have the bathroom outside, you know. And I had my wristwatch on, and so he waited for me. I went by myself to the bathroom, you know. And when I was coming back, there was this guy walking beside me, and he went like this. He said, can you tell me what time it is? You know, he went like that, and Grandpa saw him. And when he came over, he told him, don't you have any respect? He said, sir, I didn't do anything wrong. I was just asking what you didn't have to hold her hand. He told him, you didn't have to hold her hand. Yeah, because he went like this, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, he was, I mean, I know he loved me because he was jealous. Mm-hmm. He was jealous.
Grandma, I was telling Andrew that Grandpa liked for you to dress sexy, right?
The what?
That Grandpa liked for you to dress sexy?
Oh, yes. He would buy me the bathing suits, you know, remember?
Why would she remember?
Well, it wasn't me, it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would see something he liked when, you see that over there? I want you to go get it, I'm gonna buy it now. Is the chair in front of me when I sleep. I talk to him. I talk to him every day. When I feel sick, I tell him to ask God to help me. And I guess God to hear him. Yeah, I start feeling better. Thank you. And I go Lucy, and I cry for her too. Every day. Like I told John, I don't want anything to happen to any of you. I want to go first, you know. I couldn't take it. If something happened to anybody in my family, you know. It would be so hard for me. I couldn't take it. I was young. First my mom and then grandpa and then Lucian. It's very hard. But every day I can't help it, you know. I just cry because I have to get let it out.
Yep. Grandma, how old were you when you had your first baby?
Huh?
How old were you when you had your first baby? Which was Lucian, right?
Lucian was born in 1956. I was, well, I was 19. I had just turned 19 when we got married. So I was 21, going on 22. When he came back from Germany, he was there for a year. That's when I got pregnant with him.
You're so far from me. Time moves by, I can't speak. I'll say it all to you now. Nobody's listening. Just be with me. Your love is the best part.